IIT Bombay. So here is, I just wanted to share what I learned. Next, US experience. So this is my US, I was trained in Cook County Hospital, a very famous hospital in Chicago. Very tough residency. Next, this was, once I finished my residency, I went to Bay Area in Silicon Valley, 7-star hospital. Okay, so this was a hospital where I worked in urgent care, emergency medicine. Next, this was the room that we used to get for one child. Every child used to have this kind of room. Okay, next, we had electronic medical record. As soon as, even in my training in 1906 to 99, we had electronic medical record. Everything was on, nothing was in documentation. I mean, nothing was on paper. Next, we had, every time I had to work, every year, I had to go through this test. Do you know, does anybody know what this test is? This is basically, it is for N95 mask checking, whether it is fitting correctly or not. This has been going on since 1996. Okay, next. HemoQ machine. Every child, we used to have HemoQ machine with us. Right away, we would know whether the child has anemia or not. Very strict preventive strategies that we had. Next. Okay, this are all basically, bedside test. Okay, next. Sophisticated machines, SETA machines. Okay, next. I was trained in this basically. Managing high frequency ventilators, managing all this. Okay, next. Gratitude. I was very fortunate to get this kind of opportunity. Next. Journey to underprivileged area. We decided to take one-way ticket. I'm a US citizen. Decided to come back one way. Okay, next. Vision and determination. But before I came back to India, I had this vision that I wanted to help poor children. I had this vision. Okay. I came to this. This is where I came. This is Dhobi Ghat of Mumbai, urban slums. Okay. Next. This was a view from my room. Clinic, because I joined FMCH, Foundation of Mother and Child Health, in the urban NGO, basically one of the NGOs, right? And I don't want to go detail why I joined this, but anyway, I joined that. Next, this was one of the lanes that I had to enter, and this is just outside. In that there were 10 different lanes. Okay, next. This is where I started my journey in India. This was in 2007. Started 2007. Okay. Went back 100 years. You saw how I was trained and how I was working, to starting again, basically writing on the piece of paper. This was in 2007. Okay, but one thing we were trained in, amazing documentation, because unless you have documentation, you don't know whether your things are working or not. Okay, next. This was my room. You can see the patient confidentiality. Next. Okay, next. Challenge. I was challenged because my training in US was completely different. Okay, so I was not, it was challenging, right? Because they gave me one room 10 by 10 in slums and said, okay, you start the clinic, open to unlearn. What I had learned in US, I had to unlearn. Okay, I had to relearn. 4 years, 5 years, I was not getting results. I had to relearn. So relearning, please keep your mind open. Please keep it open. Okay? And back to basics. I came back from that high frequency ventilators to basically see how babies are not gaining weight in India. Okay? Next. These are all the things that I learned over a period of almost 10 years, 11 years. Next. Again, all this thing. I had to tell FMCH NGO that we need some sophisticated software, because unless documentation, if you document, we were doing ECD in 2007. ECD just came recently. We had this WHO, this thing, but I was doing it because we were trained on that. Another thing is Pareto principle. So I'm a professor at IIT Bombay. We work on Pareto principle. Pareto principle is you focus on 20% of your work so that it will give you 80% results. Okay, so if you want 80% results in your practice in your well-child baby clinic, you focus on the prosteratal hold, because that's what gave me really good results. Next, perseverance. Many times there were so many frustrations, so many things coming from again US. This is not working, that is not working. ये नहीं हो रहा है, वो नहीं हो रहा है. Patient के पास कुछ documentation नहीं है, history नहीं है, nothing है. Very important. Do not give up. Okay. All right. Next. We gave very good results. It was basically presented in one of the international conference of our work, and IIT Bombay called. When I got the results, I approached a lot of medical doctors in Mumbai, including all the JJ Hospital, Vadia Hospital. They